I'm just going to look at some of my US Garage 45s because I want to, that's all. Let's go for it. I'm not going to say a lot about them. Not all of these, in fact most haven't got their original sleeves. Hard to come by over here. But anyway, let's just crack on because I've got a limited time. Here's You Ain't Tough by the Uniques with Strange on the B-side. Great single. Copy of Jump, Jive and Harmonise, The Midnighters, The Midnight Feeling on the B-side. That is a repress on Norton. A couple of more represses. It's a Cry and Shame by The Gentlemen, and another all-time classic, Writing on the Wall by the Five Canadians. Those two tracks alone are just top drawer. The Delvettes, Last Time Around. This is an EP on Sundays. The original single would be nice if anyone wants to give that to me, that'd be great. Right, Land of Diana and Images by the Freeborn did one of the greatest psychedelic albums of the 60s. Your Mind and We Belong Together, Laughing Stock, I think I've shown that before. Love, of course. This is an EP, a Japanese EP on red vinyl of The Outsiders, and their classic track Time Won't Let Me, of course. Love's Gone Bad, The Underdogs. These are just great tracks. I Want Candy for Strange Loves. It's about my baby on the B-side. It's on Bang. Great single. Beau Brummels, Laugh Laugh, and another great song, Still in Love with You Baby, on the other side. An original there on Autumn. The Human Beings, Nobody But Me. Sueno. Another all-time classic for me, one of my favourites. Bobby Fuller 4, I Fought the Law. Little Annie Lou. Two high energy, exuberant songs. I Fought the Law, absolute classic. New Colony 6 at the River's Edge, and I Lie Awake on Centaur. A Question of Temperature by the Balloon Farm and Hurting for Your Love. This one I really think is a great track. Numbers, Terry Knight and the Pack, with a really boring I You Have Nothing on the A side. It's one of those where the B side completely demolishes the A side. This is one of my all-time favourites, Day of Decision for Lost Soul Blue by The Free. Now this veers slightly towards heavier rock sound, soaring vocals, heartfelt plaintive kind of crying out vocalist, wonderful stuff. What Makes You on the B-side. Bad Little Woman, Shadows of Night, Gospel Zone. A mainstay, of course, Pushing Too Hard and Try to Understand, original on Crescendo. Nearly all these are originals, and by the Seeds, of course. This is an EP released on Moxie, which was a label who sort of did this kind of thing. They put a lot of garage bands out in the 80s, I believe it was, and collected their tracks and put them all together. This has got the famous Feathered Fish, of course, Sons of Adam. Great single, and those in the know who play guitar there. I'll Make You Sorry, The Shadows of Night, and I'm Gonna Make You Mine, very rare Australian. It's hard enough to find the US one. This is 96 Tears and Midnight Hour by Question Mark and the Mysterians. I got slightly distracted there. This actually plays at 33, it's a Brazilian press. The Distant Cousins, She Ain't Loving You, another nice jangly track. Here today, gone tomorrow. On date. One by One, the Blues Magoos on Mercury. For me, one of their best songs. Dante's Inferno on the beat. Five Americans, I See the Light. The Outcasts on HBR. There's another good song. If you don't know it, I ain't gonna eat out. I was gonna say cry out. I ain't gonna eat out my heart anymore by the Young Rascals. Slow Down on the B-side. One of the all-time great bands, of course, Music Machine. Double Yellow Line. Absolutely, positively. Promo. The Eagle Never Hunts the Fly. If I've Loved You. That is one of the heaviest things they ever did. Perhaps the heaviest thing they ever did. Every Day and Every Night by the Trolls on ABC. This was actually sped up by the engineer, unbeknownst to the band, and the band didn't really like the idea of him doing it, but they sped it up and it became a local hit and became very popular as a result. Slow, it would have been weak. Here's an absolute killer. Wrong sleeve, of course. His Girl, the Guess Who. Absolutely lame A-side. And one of the best B-sides in the history of the world. It's My Pride. Another great track. This is Nas, Open My Eyes. 1st of November 1968 on SGC. Hello, It's Me. That. Yes, amazing stuff. Here's another Music Machine, Talk Talk, their most famous, and Come On In. Max Frost and the Troopers, Shape of Things to Come, Free Lovin', that's a great song. These I'm just going to flick through. These are actually Norton Records re-releases of the Sonics. Cinderella, He's Waiting, Keep a Knockin', Bewitch. You haven't heard these, you've got to hear these. Have Love Will Travel, Psycho. I mean, these are just the pinnacle of heavy garage. Shot Down, Strychnine, Boss Hoss and the Hustler. Great, great stuff. And here's Louie Louie and the Flipped with Louie Louie by Rockin' Robin Roberts and the Fabulous Wailers. This is a great song. Detroit Nocturnals and Do What You Want. Great little single, that one. That song, Embassy. No Escape, The Seeds, Mr. Farmer. I'm racing through because I'm up against it. The Bubble Puppy, Beginning, and If I Had a Reason. Liar Liar, The Castaways, one of my favourites. I'm singing in falsetto, 1 minute 52. The Mojo Men, Dance With Me, and Loneliest Boy in Town. That's also on Autumn. Hey Joe by The Leaves, and this is actually flipped with Rhythm of the Rain by The Cascades. Another great one, Open Up Your Door by Richard and the Young Lions on Philips. The Brass Toad, In the Back of My Mind, and Easy to Be Hard. That's kind of psych, heavy psych really, borderline. The Montanas, You've Got to Be Loved, and Difference of Opinion. This is on Independent. San Francisco Girls, the guitar work on that by Fever Tree, that first album, especially side one, and Come With Me. I mean, I don't think I've heard another record with the same sort of sound on it at all. The Electric Prunes, Get Me to the World on Time. Are You Loving Me More or Enjoying It Less? Another Music Machine, People in Me, Masculine Intuition. Did they do a bad single? The Rumblers, I Don't Need You No More. This is great. And a stupendous sort of surf thing on the B-side. Boss. The Standells, dirty water, and sometimes good guys don't wear white. The Reasonable Facsimile, a kind of folky, jangly cover. He was a friend of mine with Every Day on the B-side. On the Parrot label, I'll Keep Searching by the Ides of March. Lovely, lovely song. You wouldn't listen on the B-side. The Night Crawlers on Cap with Little Black Egg. Is there another song quite like this one? You're Running Wild. And a couple of absolute mainstays. You're Gonna Miss Me. I don't know why it's in this bag. The 13th Floor Elevators. Tried to Hide on A1 or International Artists. It should be IA, but some copies are AI. Another great, The Electric Prunes, You Never Had It Better, and Everybody Knows You're Not in Love. That is no, is it non-album? Great, great track. And a couple of interesting ones to finish by one of my all-time favourites, the album that I released, their second album, my top 10 or 20 albums of all time, if you have to have them, which it probably is. Shaken All Over by Whale Feathers, with Nearing the End. Great, great stuff. And another, 2 Feet From My Grave, misspelt Whale Feathers, no H, and an edited version, thankfully, of It's a Hard Road Back Home. There we go. That was flicking through some of my singles, a lot of my US garage. I think I may do one on 60s UK beat. I have a lot of that. Anyway, that's it. Racing through, not really any details, but anyone who knows, knows. That's it. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you all soon.